Hello and welcome to our April preview. Just a nice little sneak peek of what's going to be coming up over the next, well, I suppose the next month, isn't it really? We've got the rest of this month to do. So hopefully see you on to a few of those webinars. What I have open at the moment is our webinar training page. So if you go to our support website /webinar training, you can find all the information about what we're doing and how you can go about purchasing it. We have an annual pass for the year. So this is £250 plus the VAT. And this will allow you to see every single one of our webinars when we run them. We're doing each webinar at least twice, so you can even revisit and come again if you decided to. We've got at least 26 different webinars, haven't we, I think? Plus we're crowbarring a few more in over the course of the year as well. And if you are a season pass holder, it does mean actually you can also attend what we call our coffee break at the end of the month, which is a nice little wind down actually at the end of that month to talk about all the webinars we've done that month. We can then invite you back and then you can ask any questions when you put things into play and actually try things to see if there's anything you want us to go over again or you need any further help on that. And that's been really nice actually to see people coming along to these, trying something and then asking a few questions. That's really good.
Yeah, it's been good to have people just pop on and ask questions about what they tried in the webinar. So yeah, join us.
We've then got webinar vouchers. This is where you can kind of buy for a chunk. So the annual pass is for you as an individual, but if you've got a few members of staff and you want to buddy up and attend a couple, you can buy 4 for £100. That allows you to attend 4, or for 4 people to attend 1, or for 2 people to attend 2. How's my maths doing? Are we nearly there?
I think it's okay. It's Monday. Yeah.
Is it Monday? Oh dear. Right. And then lastly, if you just want to book a one-off, you can do. They're £30. You can just drop in and book a one-off. From this page, click on book webinar or webinars. It'll take you through that process. You can also find a list of everything here on this web page. So we've got our full list of currently, and I'll say currently published titles and bits and bobs. And then we've got one broken down by month. And of course, we're moving into our month of April. Now, if I open up our PDF for our month of April, this will tell Eoin and I what we've got to do in April and give us a nice timely reminder. Now, April is a bit of a short month. We've actually given everybody a few weeks off because I think there's some sort of holiday going on or something happening, isn't there, in April?
Yeah.
Yeah, something happening for people. So we've gone the first couple of weeks as a bit of a breathing space to allow everybody a bit of time to get on with things they need to do. There are no webinars to attend. However, we did say we were crowbarring a few things in over the course of the year. And as we spotted a gap, we decided to plug it. And this is going to be our first webinar. It's not actually listed on this course because it's one of our free events actually for everyone to attend. On the 14th of April, Wednesday, we're going to be doing a free event for everybody to attend called How Clean Is Your Data? And this is really a nice one where we've invited along, and I again thank everybody for applying, somebody to willingly serve up their system and say, go on then, have a look, what could we improve? And what I will be doing over a 30-minute session is really just bringing it under my wing and saying, if this were my system, what do I want to look at? How do I want to tidy it up? Where would I like to try and improve things with a few reports to actually show that customer areas that we can plug and fix and improve on that system really quickly. It's spring after all, so we like a little bit of a spring clean. We do lots and lots of sort of system tidies with customers, but it's nice to show people what one of these entails. And yes, we've done webinars on tidying data. Yes, we've got years of experience that we could sort of say this is probably an issue, but it's really nice to have a real customer to try this on and see where it's going to take us. So there's all sorts of areas.
It'll live streaming, won't it? Basically, a live stream data tidy with no safety net.
Exactly. Well, we've got the safety net. You've got me, got Eoin. We've got, how many years of experience have we got doing this for people?
I think between us about 30, 31, yeah.
Oh, blimey, yes. So you will be in safe hands, don't worry. We have picked our willing victim, as we've called them, but yeah, it's been nice to catch up with that person and say what we're going to do this. So that'll be a really good session. And then after that one, which is free, you don't need to actually pay for that one. You can just drop in. Emma will be sending information around that one. Yeah. And after that session, we then move on to our sort of normal webinar series on the 19th of April. We will be doing cataloging and promoting your e-resources. And this is a time where we don't need to say it. E-resources and promotion of materials within the library is so hot at the moment, getting things out to all of your users. We'll take you through ebooks, we'll take you through importing things in, we'll look at your system and actually try and make some improvements. So if you've got certain types of material to catalogue, that you know how to catalogue them. And also keeping these up to date when you've got lots of electronic resources that are all via URLs and held in various repositories around the internet. Those URLs can very quickly go out of date. So we'll show you the utility to check those. And lastly, we'll talk about searching and offering up improvements on your online catalogue so people can find them. So when you've got all this great new stock, you can sell it. What have we got after that? Well,
So I think Wednesday, the 21st of April, I think, adapting the online catalog interface to suit your users. Now, this one comes from our series one of webinars, overhauling your online catalog. Tom mentioned the importance of e-resources at this particular strange times we find ourselves in. Well, your online catalog is fundamentally the shop window for your library. So this is going to give you lots of hints and tips of how to make that set up that display much more welcoming and informative for your users. What we'll go through in this half hour, we'll be exploring the range of opt-in features that are available for you to use. We'll talk about your display formats and how you can use them. We'll talk about sort order of results, getting things the way people want them to actually display. We'll talk about inquiry groups briefly and how you can manipulate them to bring you so much more form and function to your online display. We'll also tell you how you can assign those inquiry groups for any of you who haven't got them written yet. Rolling them out is actually quite straightforward, so that'll be a tip you won't want to miss. And we'll talk about logging into your Heritage Online system as well, and giving people more personalized access to your entire library system. We'll also tag on some hints and tips about how you can make it more than just about your collection as well. So hope to see you on that one.
Yeah, and then we move on to the 26th of April, your Reports Manager, a guided tour. So this is really the first opportunity to dip your toe in the water with reports. If you're not too sure on how they go together or where they are, this is going to take you as a complete overview to what is already in the system. There's in fact over 1,000 standard reports. And I suppose like walking to a very big shop, it can be a little bit kind of daunting the first time of where do I go, what's in here? Oh, it's a bit big, back out, let's go somewhere else. Well, we're going to show you round very quickly how you can start finding and familiarizing yourself with all the reports available. And I mean, within 5 minutes, you will feel a lot more confident. We promise you on this one. We'll talk about logging into the system because part of reports are saving in your own area. So we'll talk about the user logins, the different report menus available to you, where they are stored, the different types of reports, how to find them, how to practice running them. And when you've got a good one, how to save it, email the results, print the results, do something with those results that's meaningful to you. And then obviously bring that all together at the end just to sort of make you feeling a lot more confident with reports.
Yeah, and then I think we round April off on the 28th of April with our webinar for using global change and global delete tools with confidence. This is from series 2 of our webinars, Aspects of Library Management. For anyone who has ever wanted to just learn a little bit more about using our global change and global delete tools and being confident in how to do that, this is definitely going to be the webinar for you. What we want to do is use some points of information for you so that you can kind of practice safely, first of all, with your test data, because it's all about learning the ropes, and your live data is not the place to find out maybe you've got a blind spot about global changing or global deleting. So we'll push all that to one side and show you how you can practice very, very safely. We'll show you how you can use reports to report on the data you want to either delete or edit, first of all, and then how you can use that knowledge through reporting to create something called a saved list. And it's that saved list that makes global changing and global deleting much more accurate, takes all of the guesswork out of it. And then we'll show you how you can apply changes and disabling global edits in a safe environment on specific files. So actually, how you can actually keep files safe from anyone else who may be tempted to run a global change on that file. So this brings the whole global change and global delete tools together, but surrounds it with handy hints and tips so that you can be as informed as possible before you make those changes and those deletes. Once you learn how to use it, extremely powerful tool for moving data around effectively and efficiently.
So I suppose that rounds us off to April. We've only got 4 this month, so it does feel a shorter month compared to the, I don't know, 30 we feel like we're doing in March this month, as we're currently halfway through the month. But they are 4 that really matter, aren't they? I mean, we've even got a free one in there for you as well. So hopefully see you on one of those.
Bye.